Yo, what up, you guys? Bacardi here, and today we're going to be checking out Billie's second EP, The Collective Soul and Unconsciousness, Chapter 1. Yeah. Long titles. Long titles. But they have this, concept going, clearly. And, yeah, so, going to be continuing on this little journey of just catching up to, where they're at right now with their latest comeback. So... second EP and first one to feature my girl Sooyeon, as she joined the group. Obviously know her from Girls Planet 999. Loved her on the show. Super talented. Ranked 10. Could have been a member of Kepler, but things happen the way they do. She's in this group now. Super happy for her that she's continuing her journey and is now, a part of this group. And it's going to be really cool to, hear her on these songs. And I haven't even really, seen the group, all together, as far as, variety show appearances and whatnot, even before she joined. So maybe I should have done that. But either way, I'm sure, or I did hear that one song that they released. I think it might have been the Christmas one, when she joined. But yeah, I don't even know the group chemistry before her, but either way, I'm sure it's great now. Yeah, just super happy for her, Again, I think she's really talented, and it's going to be really cool to see her in this group. So, she has a stage name, though. Is it Sheon? Sheon? I don't know how you say it, but yeah. Yeah, I gave her a stage name. I mean, makes sense, I guess. You get those sometimes. So yeah, okay, this second EP. So obviously heard Gingaminga. Really have, since my initial reaction to that song, I've grown to just enjoy it more for what it is, and it's a really fun song. Especially again, I think seeing a bit of the choreo more on that episode of Knowing Bros, which by the way is up now. I think when I did my last album reaction, it took forever for that to process on Google Drive, but now it's up. Yeah, and I've just grown to really enjoy the song more, for just how upbeat it is and how fun it is. So yeah, as far as B-sides, we have 4 tracks, and yeah, like I said, just super excited to hear the music, because the Billlie Edge of Perception Chapter 1 was really good. Really good, So yeah, I'm hoping they just keep that going. I'm on the Wikipedia right now, and as far as genres, there's bass house, jazz, alternative R&B, post trip hop. Trip hop? Listen, my trip hop people, let's go. That alone had me really hyped. Synth pop, and it's all these genres, it's about to be nuts, isn't it? What's really interesting is the last song, Believe. Everyone is a part of the lyrics. It's really exciting, I wonder what that's going to be like. So yeah, I'm just super excited to listen to this album, man. So let's get right into it with A Sign, Anonymous. I really like her voice.
시간이 그보다 빠른 것 같아 잠이 든 밤이나 깨어난 낮이나 피할 수 없이 만나는 yes time 난 침착하게 축축했지 본 것 같은 장면까지 this danceable 수상하지 뭔가 현실 속의 love 감춰보니 사실 필리는 없어
Again, I'm wondering if, like, even in these lyrics, you know, there's references to their storyline. I really like this chorus. Again. Even Suki's like little ad-lib was really good. Nice. Bro, I'm telling you, I made the comparison in the last album reaction. I was like, bruh, they're giving me Red Velvet vibes. And then this song comes on and I'm like, y'all just proving my point. That feels like a Red Velvet song. And I'm so happy for that. Again, my favorite girl group. And you guys are just giving me, like, you know, that sound. And I love it. I love it. What can I say? Yeah, man. Love the production on that. When it first started, I was like, and this is the case with Red Velvet songs as well. I was sort of like, you know, trying to kind of get it a little bit. But by the time the chorus came in, I was like, oh snap, here we go. This is really good. Yeah, love the chorus. Again, I said it, but I love Harum's voice. She just sounds really good. Of course, it's great to hear Sooyeon. She sounds great. One thing I gotta mention is Suki and Haruna just doing ad-libs, basically. And I'm like, yo, why are the two Japanese members only doing ad-libs? Racist. No, I'm kidding. Yeah, but it is a little just like, come on, man. Give them more lines. Haruna in particular, because I mentioned it in the last one. I was like, yo, I hope she gets more lines later. But she's maknae. Maybe they, again, just, you know, want her to continue working before they really just have her deliver more lines. But with Suki, I was like, I mean, we heard her before, you know? So it's like, yo, why isn't she getting more lines? Maybe it's just this song. I don't know. But their parts are cool. Yeah. Again, it's always really impressive to hear Sua sing, you know? And Shiyun, who I think, you know, again, rap line that can sing is always really good. Basically a whole group where, you know, they can all sing really well. That's always really good. Yeah, they all sounded great. As far as these lyrics, especially given the title of this album, I'm like, yo, this has to like connect to like their lore and everything. They even mentioned like the 11th hour or something. In the last album we had like the 11th day. I don't know if that's like a significant number or something. Yeah, but these lyrics definitely felt interesting, let's just put it that way, and it felt like there was definitely more to them than just, you know, lines in a song. Yeah, but dude, I love how it sounded. Yeah, like it's one of those songs that I can just sort of just vibe with and chill. Yeah, just sounds really good. I mean, that's the best way I can put it. You know, they sound great. Yeah, really enjoyed it. Also, there's a performance to this, you know, and shows up on the show. So yeah, that's cool. I'm curious, you know, what that looks like. I wouldn't expect it for this song, but thinking about it, it's like, okay, makes sense, you know. I'm wondering what that looks like, so I'll definitely have to check that out in my own time. But yeah, overall, just as a song, it's really good. Yeah, really well done. All right, next song, Overlap. Now, one thing that's not present in the title is, it's on the wiki, is like, it says like 1 out of 1. And then I was like, wait a minute, is that 11 as well? Oh, there's some secret meaning behind this, is there? I don't know if there is, but that's, again, interesting. But let's get into this. You're not even the rapper, you're just like the all-rounder. Time is ticking. 어디로 갈까? 너를 향한 메시지. Billlie, you're my name. 반대쪽과 내 axis. 다른 듯 너무 닮았대. Two-way 둘만의 시공간 넘어. Overlap 서로 닿는 순간. 만나 distant 완전 너의 두 손. 11 beside 하늘처럼 이어진 넌 이리로. I know these things. 네 발자국 소리 분명히 존재해 moon 내 귀에 속삭임 허밍을 머금은 숨 그림자만큼 가까운 거리 연결된 거리 우리 겹쳐내 얇지만 깊은 mirrors This song I know you 내게 맞춰진 focus 볼수록 너무 닮았지 Can't stress enough how much I like this. That was really good, bro. I really like that one. That might be my favorite on this album so far. Just as far as what I like. That's definitely up there. Yeah, I just love the melody. Love the instrumental. Of course how they sound, but again, I keep mentioning her, but it's just like, yo, I just really like her vocals, and that's Harum. She sounds really good on here. It was great to hear Sugi and Haruna get more lines. You know, obviously you just have to wait for it. And there you go. It didn't get like an incredible amount, but hey, you know, you appreciate what you can get. Yeah, I mean, everyone sounded great, but really, again, I just stressed, like, I really like Harum's voice. Yeah, she's really good. Like, it's in there, especially in the chorus. It's like, let me just play this shit again. Actually, play the whole chorus. Oh, beat right there. like how the script comes right after it. That 1-2 punch right there with the two of them, really good. I love how that sounds, even listening to it again right here. Yeah, chorus is great once again, but this is the song where it's like from beginning to end, I just love it. I love the melody, the structure, and everything, how they sound. And again, in these lyrics, there's some like lore thing going on that I'm not privy to, but hey, it's cool, and I'm sort of just catching it as it goes. I'm like, I don't know what it means. It means something, I'm just enjoying the music though, and that's the main thing. And I think this song is great, my favorite so far on this album, I think. Yeah, and again, getting to see the other members get more lines in there too. So yeah, well done in all regards. All right, next song, Moon Palace. Let's go. I don't know why Moon Palace makes me want to play a Final Fantasy game. What? Play that again. Speaking of Final Fantasy games. Oh, this production. Huh? Listen. Damn. Oh, I wish that was longer. Bro. What? Just when I thought, Overlap was my favorite song on this album, then along comes this, and I'm like, oh, wow. First off, we got to talk about that production, because oh my god, who produced it? Because whoever did, you did amazing on that, okay? That was just amazing. Yo, it, like, you talk about, like, evoking a mood. That's what that song did. How do I even describe it? It's very dreamlike. It's dreamlike. It's mysterious. It's what is it, like the music box thing? That's in there. Just there's so many interesting feelings that I think this instrumental definitely evokes. obviously this nighttime sort of feeling. It's in the title, Moon Palace. Yeah, but just my overall sentiment on it is that it is so well done. It's just a gem as far as, production. Yeah, absolutely love it, just the way it's arranged and everything. And then you add on the girls and how they're singing on it and the melody and everything. It's like, wow. I think on this one, Soohyun really just like showcasing, how good she is on here. Same with the other members. By the way, I think I know. Okay, I get why they made Soohyun, who just joined, have the stage name Shion, because obviously we have. I was gonna say Soohyun. It's like, how do I even say the difference? Is it like I have to emphasize the H or something? Either way, that could get confusing. So yeah, I get the stage name thing. But the two of them, the two Yuns, they killed it. They killed it, man. Obviously Harem was great. Sua was great. Just everyone was great on here. Just the structure again, the melody, even the lyrics, and just, man, the way the song just goes and goes. And it's really short, It's like, what, 2 minutes, 20 seconds? But it leaves an impact in that short amount of time. And it's one that I think you can just put on repeat, because it's that good, man. Yeah, it evokes emotion. It just sounds good to listen to. It's really mysterious. I feel like they could have done, if not a music video, a special clip for this. And let me actually look up. Do they have any? I don't see any live stage. I think, well, there's one video that I think they just sort of sing it on a couch. But yeah, man, like you could have easily done some kind of video for it to really present like this mood that it gives. But yeah, just as a song, it's so good. So good. It really just kind of stole the show. I mean, I don't want to say stole the show, but yeah, it definitely, I think, jumped up into my number one, or at the very least, number two. It really just impressed the hell out of me in every single regard. From production, vocals, harmony, and lyrics, everything. It's really nice, man. Really well done. Probably one of my favorite songs I've heard from them so far. And yeah, I absolutely love it. Alright, last song on the album, Believe. Let's go. Also the one where everyone worked on the lyrics.
힘들고 지쳤던 하루의 끝에서 빛나는 내일의 우리 상상해봐. 찬란하게 반짝여 별처럼, yeah. 서로가 다른 길을 향해 왔지만 어느새 함께하고 있는 걸 마치 우연인 듯 운명인 거야, yeah. 멈춰있던 시간을 가져 헤매이던 나 아직은 두렵지만 함께 있다면 We believe 눈부신 내일을 향해 힘차게 달려갈 거야. 조금은 서툴러도 때로는 힘겨워도 If you believe 믿어줄래. 우리 기다려준 너와 발맞춰 걸어갈 거야. 기억해 너와 나 함께 내게 말해줘 We believe. We believe. 우리가 기대했던 나를 그리며 어느새 달력엔 빈칸이 없어. 손을 잡고 떠나볼래 Dreamland, yeah. 막연한 생각들을 그려왔지만 결국엔 완성될 그림 속엔 너와 내가 함께 웃고 있는 걸, yeah. 끝이 없던 시간을 지나 이젠 마주해
Great choice to end the album. Well done. Well done. Really nice song, man. Yeah, like definitely ends on like a high note as far as just like how it leaves you feeling, you know. It's very optimistic and hopeful sort of song. And I was wondering, I was like, is this like, you know, a song dedicated to the fans? Because it clearly felt that way in these lyrics and even just listening to it. And I think that's the case because, again, all the members worked on the lyrics. Last song on the album, and it definitely feels that way. Like, this is dedicated to the fans, you know? Just cool. Yeah. The two fan songs so far on their albums have been really good. You know, continuing that trend. And I think maybe they did this because, you know, now it's 7 of them, you know, having Soohyun join. Now it's like, okay, group's complete, you know? So now let's make this song and kind of just like, you know, it's like, it's a very, again, hopeful song as far as like finally achieving your dreams and, you know, setting on this path and this career and everything, and just all those sort of feelings kind of put into this song. And that's really cool to hear, you know, from them in their own words. It makes it that much more special. Yeah. Love the production. Of course, they all sounded great. But my favorite aspect of it, I think, is the lyrics, the fact that they wrote it, and like the overall meaning and message of the song. I think that's what I really enjoyed the most about it. And again, great way to end the album, you know, and kind of, again, really leaves me with this feeling of like, you know, hopefulness and sort of like them setting off on, you know, their careers. Yeah, the whole thing is just like, when you take all that into account, it's really nice, and it's like, it's a cool message and everything. So I really enjoyed it in that respect. All right, so second EP, The Collective Soul and Consciousness, Chapter 1. Yeah. You know, kind of, I was actually curious. I was like, why, you know, is this like different than, you know, what is it? The Billlie of Perception. Why didn't we get the Chapter 2 of that yet, you know? I guess this is kind of its own thing. Maybe its own story. I'm not sure about that, and like why the title changed, because, you know, the next one is the Billlie of Perception Chapter 2. So, yeah, I don't know if these stories are divided up or if this is kind of its own thing. Either way, I do think this was, you know, them cementing their group as 7 now, and starting that journey, and then, you know, presenting themselves, you know, this is us now. So I don't know if it was different in that because of that or what, but either way, the album's just good. You know, as like I figured it would be. Really just great production all around and sound on the album. That's one thing I've really been enjoying with this album, with the previous one, and just their songs in general is that, like I mentioned, they give me Red Velvet vibes. They give me vibes of other groups, you know? And everything's always just interesting and sounds really good when I finally hear it, you know, as far as their music, just from a production standpoint alone. And I've really been enjoying that, you know, like A Sign, obviously, Moon Palace. It's like, come on, you know, even Ginga Minga. It's like, yo, they're doing really just like creative stuff in their music. And I'm sure that's because like the team behind them. And I think it's, as far as production, it's pretty much, they kind of have like a, actually I have to go back to the first album and see. Oh, well, that one's different. But yeah, as far as this one, Ming Tian, like, they produce, you know, 3 tracks, and then Ginga Minga and the last one with, you know, different producers. But yeah, kind of like a team that they sort of worked all throughout this album. And it kind of shows, especially in that middle portion, like I said. So, I mean, just as far as like production, they're nailing it. 7 of them, I mean, just super talented. And I haven't even really dived into like live stages yet to really see, you know, all of them as far as dancing. But I just know Suki. I don't even have to like guess. I just know every time she's killing it. And I'm sure the other members are too. Like I've seen Sua and, you know, how good she was on Knowing Bros, and like I'm sure they kill it. So yeah, they probably just kill it in that regard. But vocals, the whole group sounds great. Like I said, I really like Harem's voice. She really stands out to me, at least. She's feeling like my favorite vocalist in the group so far. Of course, I love Sooyeon, or Shion, you know, now that she joined the group. Yeah, I'm seeing Haruna get more lines in there, and I think, or I hope, next album she gets even more. And yeah, just the team chemistry is great. Like, when you have great production, you know, lyrics and just melodies to work with, and you can showcase your skills as a vocalist, singer, rapper, even, you know, on those songs, everything just works then, you know, and you end up with like a great product like this. So yeah, so far they're just on a roll, and everything's working really well for them. Yeah, another album that I love from them, and really gives me, you know, that those unique and interesting sounds and different sort of sounds that I like in K-pop. My favorite, or top 3, I mean, Moon Palace got to be number 1. It's got to be number 1. That song is just so good, so interesting. Number 2 will be Overlap, and then number 3 is so hard. I low-key just want to put all the other ones in number 3. But I'll put, see, Believe is so good. I'll put Believe number 3, you know, with like A Sign being like right there, and then Ginga Minga like right there. That, like, this is an album where there's no bad song. Like, I think one thing about chapter 1 of Billlie of Perception is that I'm not big on Ring Ring. I'm just not. But the B-sides, fucking love them. With this album, everything's great. Love the title track, love the B-sides, and I think just from beginning to end, everything's really good, you know? So yeah, really just well done in that regard. I'm sure, you know, one thing that when this came out initially was that people were probably curious, what the group would sound like, now that it's the 7 of them. And I think they showed improved. It's just like, they just sound great. That's what it is. That's how it will be, Yeah. It was really well done from everyone involved in this, man. Yeah, they're on a roll so far. And again, super excited for their next album. I definitely now kind of want to watch some videos of like them on some variety show. Whether it be the 7 of them. I mean, I think it would be good to kind of just start with like, after Soohyun joined the group, but even down to watch anything, honestly. Yeah, I have a feeling they're gonna be like, a lot of fun on variety shows. If just even Suha and Suki are like a hint at, what the group chemistry might look like. I have a feeling, they're probably going to be like, a hilarious group to watch. And I'm really excited for that, Yeah. Okay, so that'll do it for this reaction, guys. Hope you enjoyed as always. Peace, love, have a blessed day. See you next time.